what is up? We got game number 2 today. All right, make sure the sound was all right. We got the Tide and the Tigers. So this should be a very well attended baseball game at the Hoover Met. So Texas A&M just eliminated South Carolina earlier, and this is another elimination game. Another elimination game. So the winner of this game will face the loser of the Florida Vanderbilt game tonight. So the winner moves on to Saturday's contest. I'm sorry. Yeah, when they play the loser Friday. If they win that game, then they go to Saturday. What's up, Nightbot and Ballard and Ladarius? Yeah, so the loser of this game has to play tomorrow. Then if they win that one, then they play Saturday. So yeah, that was heartbreaking loss for Alabama yesterday. As, I didn't see that coming. When they scored 3 runs in the top of that 11th, I said they're going to win that game. Then they gave a 4. Then they gave a 4 spot. So are you going? You got the game right, Ballard? I think you said you were going to the game. So I think Alabama is the home team for this game. So they're 9-3 in their last 12 games, and look at their ERA is 2.60. So Auburn is the road team, but all right, here we go. So we're gonna go to the top of the first inning, as we got Stanfield, Foster, Ware, Irish, Pierce, McMurray, Howell, Wortham, and Wright. There's your batting order for the Auburn Tigers. And then here we go. Auburn's wearing orange jerseys. I don't know about those. They look kind of. I don't know if I'm a fan of those. All right, so Stanfield will come to the plate first here for the Auburn Tigers. Alabama has. See who they got starting on the mound. It's going to be Garrett McMillan. So Garrett McMillan is a righty with a 3-2 record, 3.90 ERA. As they're about to get underway, not a cloud in the sky there in Hoover. Here's the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 the count here to Stanfield. As we're hello, Jeff. And here's the pitch. Could be another strike. That's a strike, 1-1. Hello, Jeff and Steve, Nightbot, Ladarius, Ballard, Stream Elements. Here's the 1-1. That ball's hit to the left. Going to be caught though. 1 down. So quickly 1 up and 1 down here for Auburn in the first. All right, so 1 out, nobody on. Going to have Foster come to the plate. And the pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. Well, Steve G lives in Huntsville, Alabama. That's where Space Camp is. That's down low, 1-1. Space Camp. Remember the movie Space Camp in the mid-'80s? Yeah. Every kid in the 80s wanted to go to that place. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, I remember watching that movie and saying, man, I want to go to Space Camp. Never made it. And I'm 46. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. So two down in the inning. Going to have Ware coming to the plate. All right, so 2 down, nobody on. Here comes the pitch to Ware. That's going to be a foul, 0-1. Yeah, Huntsville is a nice spot. I've been through Huntsville. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. I think Alabama's going to win this game. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside, 2-1. All right, so 2-1 to count, 2-1 pitch. That ball's going to be fouled out of play, 2-2. Wait, we got some day Major League Baseball today. Rays and the Blue Jays. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch to the plate. Going to be fouled back. So it stays alive, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is going to just miss. 3-2. Make sure you smash a like button if you come in if you've forgotten. Sometimes I forget to smash a like button. 3-2 pitch. That's popped up and it's going to get out of play. Let's see if we can get some likes on the board. So 3-2 to count. As we're in the top of the first. 2 out, nobody on here for the Auburn Tigers. Is there the road team? Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a grounder to short. Should in the top of the inning, and it does. And the side is retired. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. Auburn is 0. Alabama coming to the plate. All right. Go fill up my my iced tea as I'm done with coffee. I'm done with coffee. Let me go fill up my iced tea. Be right back. Jimmy! Hey! Come here. You gonna scare the chat again with your barking. They already said you were loud. They already said you were loud. I think he's just letting you know somebody can ask. Jimmy, come here. Good bark. I told you people were here to know it. They're loud here today. Come here. Yeah, they're loud here today. Yeah, we got the lunch. This guy we got the lunch, baby. Huh? Yep, then we got lunch. All right. Here we go. So we go to the bottom of the first. That's Alabama. Going to have Jarvis, Seidel, Pickney, Williamson, Shelton, Thomas, Johnson, Gusetti, and Rose. So Pinkney. So Andrew Pinkney, he's a really good player. I like him. Even though he plays for Alabama, I like him. I like the way he plays. All right, so the Auburn Tigers are going to have Copeland on the mound. So Connor Copeland, he's a lefty. He's from Mobile. He's 4-1 with a 7.18 ERA. His whip is 1.65. That's a high whip. Am I streaming the LSU game? Is the Pope Catholic? Yeah. Yes. All right, so Jim Jarvis at the plate. He bats from the left side. Copeland will come set. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So we got a lefty on the mound, a lefty at the plate. So Jim Jarvis is from San Diego. 6 homers on the season. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. What's up, Andrew? It doesn't. You don't get any snow up in northern Alabama, up in Huntsville. Thought you might get some up there. Here's the 0-2, and that's fouled out of play. I thought you might. I thought it would snow a little bit up there, because you're close to, Chattanooga. Here comes the 0-2 as he chokes up on the bat, and that's a grounder to the right side. 1 down. So 1 up, 1 down here for the Tide. So 1 down in the inning. Going to bring up Seidel to the plate. Yeah, it's like us down here in South Louisiana. Every 10 years we get some kind of dusting of a snow. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low, 1-0. Yeah, it hasn't snowed here since 2018. I think it was 2018. Actually, it snowed pretty good that day. Here's a drive to left field. That's hit well, and that is gone. Home run. Bama on the board as Seidel goes yard, and it's 1-0 Alabama. Man, he got crushed that ball. Yeah, I know there's no really mountains up there in northern Alabama. There's some hills, but all right. So it's 1-0 Tide as they get on the board first. Home run by Seidel. Now, so Pinckney comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. So Pinckney steps in the batter's box. Here comes the 0-1, and that's they're gonna peel to first. He did not go around, 1-1. So he's from Peachtree, Georgia. 351 average. The 1-1 is down low. 2-1. He's from Peachtree, Alabama. Peachtree, Georgia. So 2-1 to count. 2-1 pitch. There's a foul. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. We got 1 out, nobody on, but Bama leads 1-0. There's another foul. We'll do it again. So if you're just joining us, Alabama hit a home run as Seidel went yard, and they lead 1-0 here in the first. And the 2-2 just fouled it back. Stays alive, 2-2. You want Florida again? So if you win, you'll play the loser of that Vanderbilt Florida series. Here's the 2-2. That's 3-2. A big game for the Tigers later this afternoon. 3-2 pitch coming to Pinckney. 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning, and now Williamson comes to the plate. So Williamson will step to the batter's box here for Alabama. The pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1. So 21 people and 7 likes. So if you haven't done so, please smash a like button. It's free. Really helps out with the algorithms on YouTube. And the 0-1 pitch is going to miss. A little low, I guess. Outside, 1-1. So 1-1 and counting to Drew Williamson. The 1-1. And he hits that one to right field. That's hit well, and that's going to be a double. Should be a double off the wall. And he will get in there with a 2. So Williamson gets in there with a 2-out double. And now Shelton will come to plate. So runner aboard for the Tide here with 2 down. So runner at second. That was a good piece of hitting, man. He pulled it down the right field side and got a double. It's going to bring up Shelton to the plate. And the pitch is going to be a pop-up. Should end the inning. And center fielder is there, makes the catch to retire the side. But Bama does. They do get a run. As Seidel went yard, and we'll go to the bottom. We'll go to the top of the second inning. It's 1-0 Alabama. As they went long ball in the first inning. All right. So second inning we go. Alrighty. Alright. So top of the second inning we go, and Auburn's going to have Irish, Pierce, and McMurray due up in their half of the second. Domino's new loaded tots. You can make those tots probably for a fraction of the cost that they're going to charge you. Just go buy a big old bag of frozen tots. Then you get your cheese, shredded cheese, bacon bits, whatever. You can make your own loaded tots. And you can make more than what they give you for the fraction of the cost. I don't know, man. Texas. I like the way Texas A&M is. I like the way A&M is pitching. I don't know if they have enough to get through the gauntlet here, but because they're gonna have to play Friday, and then Saturday, and then they got 3 more games potentially. But I like the way A&M is pitching. I don't know. They've pitched well so far. If they can continue to pitch like that, they're gonna be a tough out. And there's 2 games that they've played, 2 of the 3 games they played, and they've given up 1 hit in both those games. Tennessee and today is Carolina. The pitch squares a bunt, and it's a foul, 0-1. So Ike Irish at the plate. 366 average, 6 homers in the season. The 0-1 is going to be another strike, 0-2. Another strike, 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and that's going to be fouled. Foul back. Yeah, I think with the way A&M has performed in this tournament, that they're going to make a regional somewhere. Here's the 0-2, and swing and a miss, 1 down. If they had lost that first game, it might have been iffy. If they had lost to Tennessee, it might have been iffy if they'd have made it. But now since they've won 2 games so far, I think Texas A&M is I think they're a lock to go somewhere in the regional. And here comes the pitch to Pierce. That's going to be a strike, 0-1. So 1 out, nobody on here in the second. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a grounder to short. Nice play. First, 2 down. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Two down. Are you talking about Baseball. Yeah, I remember Creighton, Wichita State in baseball back in the 90s. Swing and a miss to McMurray 0-1. LSU beat Wichita State twice for the national championship back in the early 90s. Here's the 0-1. That's inside 1-1. But I haven't heard Wichita State's name in a long, long time. Hello, Benjamin. Thank you for the kind words. Here's the 1-1. That's 2-1. Hello, Detroit fan. Yeah, Wichita State, the Shockers. Here's the 2-1. That's, wow, what that one missed. 3-1. Jeez. And they didn't call that a strike? Man, the last before the last game, he would have called that a strike. And it's ball 4. So a 2-out walk, and the Auburn Tigers get their first base runner of the game. So runner at first. And we're going to have Howell come to the plate. Yeah, I thought there'd be a little more people at the ballpark. Maybe they're waiting to get in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So a Case and Howell he's from Texas. Here comes the 0-1. And that's going to be a grounder. No, it's a base hit, gets to the hole. It's a base hit left field. I thought the third baseman was going to come up with that. But it's a base hit left field, and the Auburn Tigers have first and second. Yeah, if this game was at night, then yeah, it'd be really, really packed to the brims. So first and second, 2 down. We got Wortham at the plate. That's going to be a ball 1-0. What's up, Tyler and Nicholas and Ladarius and Benjamin, Detroit fan, Jeff. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch. It's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I thought some people would probably play hooky, at work, and go to the baseball game since the Tide is playing the Tigers. Here comes the 1-1. That's going to be inside, 2-1. But yeah, if this was the night game, yeah, it definitely would have been. It'd be a no doubter. It would have been a sold out. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That's a base hit. Yeah, base hit right field. It's going to score a run, at least one run. So one run is in. It's a 1-1. Let's see if they hold a guy at third. They do, and Auburn's on the board. So the Tigers get on the board. We got first and third now. Man. So runners at the corners. There's 2 down, and the Auburn Tigers still batting as Wright will come to the plate. And here comes the pitch to the plate. It's going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count as Wright batting the 9 spot, throw to first, and Wortham is back safely. Here comes the 1-0. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. People must be hot in the ballpark. See the girls waving the fans on their face. Here's the 1-1, 2-1. Yeah, the sun is out here too, bright and sunshiny. I think it's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend, Sunday. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be, did it go around? They're going to say no. Count moves to 3-1. Yeah, I remember the Shockers. They had a good baseball team. It has to be a strike 3 and 2. I mean, you always heard Wichita State's name come regional time back in those days, in the 90s. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. That's going to be ball 4. Bases are now loaded with 2 down. So bases are loaded. We got runners at first, second, and third. Bases are loaded here for the Tigers in the top of the second. And we got a mound visit for the Tide. So mound visit. Man. The Arkansas, Florida, LSU, Vanderbilt, Auburn, Alabama, Kentucky, and Carolina. Looks like they're all going to host regionals because they're all a 1 seed. But looks like all those guys are going to host a regional. And then Tennessee and A&M are going to make a regional because Tennessee is a 2 seed, A&M's a 3 seed. All right, so Stanfield at the plate. That's going to be a ball 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count here to Stanfield as the Auburn Tigers had the bases juiced. The 1-0, that's a strike, 1-1. So Chris Stanfield's 0 for 1 on the day, and the 1-1 is fouled out of play. As McMillan's working quickly, 1-2. He's getting the sign, and man, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. Half inning over. So the Auburn Tigers leave the bases loaded, but they do get a run. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. It's tied 1-1. Hello, Graham. How you doing? So they leave the bases loaded, but they do get a run. But, man, they leave the bases loaded. Alright, so bottom of the second we go. Change it up here. Come on, tight. There we go. Go Tigers. Tigers play later at 4:30 Central Time. They play Arkansas. Skeens on the mound. I like our chances with Skeens on the mound. But we are going to have to score some runs. I think Arkansas is pitching their ace too. Yes, I am, Carson. I'm pretty sure the Hogs are pitching their. It's been in Hoover for a long time. They said earlier how many years it's been. Like straight. Okay, I'm trying to remember because it used to rotate like at SEC parks, but then it moved to, I want to say somewhere in the early '90s, it moved to Hoover. Sometime in the '90s, I think it moved. Like early '90s, I think. Yeah, it might have been the '80s. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-1. Yeah, because I remember one time it was in Baton Rouge one time in the late '80s. I think it was the late '80s. It was in Baton Rouge, but I think it's been in Hoover since I think it was the early '90s. I have to look it up. There's Thomas at the plate. Going to be a first pitch. Going to be a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0, and it's going to be a foul 1-1. Well, Alabama's in the supers for the softball. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is going to be missed, 2-2. I'm looking to see how long it's been in Hoover. And the 2-2 pitch. Here's a grounder, but it's a base hit. It's a base hit, gets to left center. So the Tide have a runner on here in the second. Yeah, it's a runner at first base. All right, let's see here. All right, so gonna have Johnson at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's a foul. 0-1. Looks like it was the mid-90s. Like 90, 96. Here's the 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. In 96, they played at the Hoover Met. The next year, they played in Georgia, Columbus, Georgia. The following year, 98, they started playing full-time. Here's a 1-1. It's down low, 2-1. So it's actually later than I thought. I thought it was early 90s. So it was the late 90s. 98, they started playing full-time in Hoover. 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Yeah, 93 they played in Baton Rouge. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled. Out of play. One year they played in the Superdome in 92. So I don't remember that. Damn. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the 2-2 going to be fouled out of play. Stays 2-2. Yeah, Skeens is pitching tonight. And I think Arkansas is doing their ace as well. Here's the 2-2 to Johnson. 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled out of play. All right, so 2-2 to count here in the second. Runner at first base for the Tide. And the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. One down. So one going here in the inning. So Alabama, they're 39-17 overall, 16-14 in the SEC. So they'll definitely look at their RPI is 10. Their strength of schedule is 12. They'll definitely get in a. They'll definitely get to a regional. They'll more likely host. That pitch is high, 1-0. Yeah, I've been trying to stop for a long time to bite my nails, man. Here's the 1-0. Here's a pop-up. Right center, make the catch, 2 down. It's willpower, man. You just got to get in your mind to stop, you know. So 2 down in the inning, runner at first base. So 2 down, 1 on. Rhodes at the plate, and he'll foul that one back 0-1. Who is the home team? Alabama is the home team. Yes, Alabama will bat last. So runner at first base. Here comes the 0-1. That's down low, 1-1. Mid-Georgia, Missouri. And the 1-1 is high. 2-1. Well, yeah, Missouri won, but I don't think they weren't in the conference then. Here's the 2-1. As foul back 2-2. But yeah, I thought Auburn would be the home team also, seeing they're the better seed, but I guess they don't do it that way. I guess they must do a coin flip. 2-2 pitch is hit to center and a base hit. So the Tide will have runners at the corners. First and third, 2 down. So runners at the corners for the Tide. So put runners at first and third, 2 down here in the second. Yeah, I don't think that were they in the Big 8 then, or were they in that Missouri Valley Conference? I think they were in the Missouri Valley Conference in the 60s. So Jim Jarvis at the plate. Got first and third, 2 down, and he'll chase the runner back to first. All right, so Copeland comes set, and the pitch pops it up. Should end the inning. Left field, and makes the catch, and the inning is over. So Bama puts a couple runners on. They do not score. We'll go to the third. It's still 1-1. I thought Bama would score there, but no dice. So we'll go to the third inning. Still 1-1. Good pitch, well pitched game so far. All right, so Auburn will come to the plate. I think we're going to have Foster, Ware, and Irish due up. Yeah, Mississippi State and Ole Miss are the last 2 SEC teams to win national championships in baseball. So, yeah, I think didn't Carolina win? I think they won back-to-back like 10, 12 years ago. And then I think Vanderbilt's won 2. And LSU's won 6. Georgia's won 1. I know Florida's won at least 1. They beat us one time. Oh, 2020 was canceled. Okay, so the SEC won the last 3 in 19. Okay. All right, here we go. So we go to the top of the third inning. As 1-1. Cruz, White, and Skeens the most winning. Yeah, that's a good combo for us. Here's the pitch. There's a drive to center, but should be caught. 1 down. Quickly, 1 up, 1 down. Yeah, that's the winning combo for LSU with Skeens, White, and Cruz. All right. So Ware at the plate. That's down low, 1-0. So McMillan working quickly. Here comes the 1-0. That's going to be a hit to foul ball. Ooh, foul. Come on, ball boy, look alive over there. So 1-1 to count. Here for Auburn, here in the third. The pitch, popped it up. Right side, second baseman there. 2 down. Quickly 2 up and 2 down. It's going to bring up Irish to play. Auburn's projected a number 10 national seed would put them, of course, in a regional hosting. Here's a pitch. Here's a grounder, but it's foul. 0-1. We got Goat 13. Yo. All right, it's an 0-1 account. Here's a pitch, and that's another foul to play. 0-2. Quickly. Irish is in the hole. Quickly 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is in the dirt. 1-2. Vanderbilt won in 2014 and 2019. Runner-up in 2015. That's right. Didn't they play? Here's a foul ball to play. Stays one. Who'd they play? Did they play Mississippi State or Ole Miss? Had to be Mississippi State they played. Here's the 1-2, and it's in the dirt. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here the Irish. We're at the top of the third inning. 2-2. That's hit out of play. Yeah, Mississippi State 2021. Yeah, I was pulling for Mississippi State that even though they both were SEC schools, I was pulling for Mississippi State because they hadn't ever won anything in their history. I was pulling for them. Here comes the 2-2. Come on. 2-2 pitch coming to the plate. That's going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3, half inning over. So Auburn goes down in order, 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom half of the third. Still 1-1. Man. Yeah, but I was pulling for Vanderbilt when they lost to Virginia. But and I was pulling for Ole Miss last year. They played Oklahoma, right? Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, I was pulling for Ole Miss last year because they hadn't won a national title in baseball. So who am I going for right now? I don't know. Nobody. I don't like either one of these schools. Honestly. Yeah, I don't like any one of these schools. I don't like Auburn or Alabama. Hopefully it's a good game. That's why I'm pulling for a 16-inning game. A walk-off home run by somebody. Oh, that's right. That Arkansas, they had that pop-up that they dropped, and it cost them a national championship. Because that game, that was crazy. Yeah, that kind of sucked for Arkansas when that guy dropped that foul ball, and then the game got tied right after that, and then it went to the third game. They lost that. Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Arkansas at that point. Even though it was kind of funny, but I kind of felt bad for him. All right, so Seidel comes to plate. He homered back in the first. It was kind of funny to see him drop the fly ball, but, I mean, I did kind of feel bad for the dude. Here's a pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. I mean, could you imagine being that player the rest of your life, knowing that the drop pop-up that you didn't catch cost you a national championship? Man, that would eat at me forever. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. You think Dylan Cruz has the most catchy walk-up song? Yeah, that would be hard, man. The rest of your life, you're thinking about that, man. and your friends probably rag on you. Here comes the 0-2. That's 1 and 2. I know. That would just bother me. I would always have that in the back of my mind. Man, what if I caught that pop up? Here's the 1-2, and that's hit up in the air, shallow right, and nobody makes the catch. It's gonna be a base hit, and the runner will go to second. That's gonna be a double for Seidel. Holy cow! As Auburn, nobody caught the ball. They let it drop. That's gonna be a double for Seidel. Somebody's got to take charge. Somebody's got to take charge on that play. The second baseman went over. I think he lost the ball. Right fielder is slow getting over. Man. So Pinckney at the plate. That's a foul and 1. So 0-1 to count. So Alabama has a runner in scoring position here in the third inning. And the 0-1 is going to miss 1-1. That's right. It was Ray Tanner was the skipper when Carolina went back to back. Is he still the AD over there? Here's a swing to miss. 1 and 2. I know he was the AD over there, like Bertman was our AD. But I don't know if Tanner's still the AD over there. So 1 and 2 to count. Here to Pinckney. Here's the 1-2, and he swings at it. Center field, going back, and making the catch at the warning track. 1 down. Runner will tag and go to third. So 1 down, but the runner in third base now. Oh, he's still the AD? Okay. I know some Gamecock fans don't like him as the AD. So runner at third base, 1 down, and Williamson at the plate. So an RBI opportunity. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled 0-1. I mean, Skip Bourbon Willard wasn't that great of an AD here. I mean, there were some things that he did were kind of suspect, but here's the 0-1. That ball's hit to right field. Let's see if he'll score. Makes the catch. Let's see if he tags up, comes home, and the throw is going to be in time, and he is safe though. Wow, he got in there. Ooh, wow. Sacrifice fly RBI 2-1 Bama. Hello Benjamin, thank you for the $2 super chat. As that was close, I thought, I mean the throw beat him. I thought he was going to be out, but I put a run on the board though for Alabama. Man, that was a good throw by the right fielder. I mean, yeah, he's in. That's a good call. He's in there. Let's see. The throw beat him, and I think he's safe. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Benjamin. I think he's safe. I think Seidel got in there. I think it's a good call by the home plate umpire. But I think they are going to review this. But it was bang play though. But I think his foot got in there. He's in there right. Okay, they reviewed it and he is safe. The call was confirmed. So I think he was safe. I think it was a good call. It was a bang play, but so now there's 2 down in the inning. So the sac fly RBI, and the Tide now lead 2-1. So now we got Shelton at the plate. The pitch is down low, 1-0. But that really was a good throw by the right fielder. Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. His Seidel was just a little bit quicker than the throw. A hair. If that was me running, I'd have been out. 2-0 pitch. That's a base hit left field. So base hit left field, and the Tide are still batting. Yeah, if that was me running, I'd have been out by a mile. There's no way I would have. I would have run from third base to home plate that quickly. Maybe if I was 25, but not at 46. So looks like we're gonna have a mound visit for Auburn. So the pitching coach will come out and talk to Copeland as there's runner first base and 2 out here in the third. In the third inning, Alabama leads 2-1. Just got a sac fly RBI. As Seidel was just able to beat the tag. Savannah Bananas. Is that a minor league baseball team? That's a catchy name. Savannah Bananas. I like that name actually. I've heard of the Montgomery Biscuits. I've heard of them. Yeah, Montgomery's AA team are the Biscuits. I like that name. So, Thomas at the plate. That's going to be a strike 0-1. Yes, now some minor league names don't make any sense, but I actually like that name, Savannah Bananas. Here's the 0-1. It's 1-1. The Trash Pandas? I haven't heard of them. Huntsville, the Trash Pandas. That's their name, the Trash Pandas? Weren't they the Stars at one time? The 1-1. That's 2-1. I thought they were the Huntsville Stars. Did they change their name like the Zephyrs did? And the Zephyrs changed their name to the Baby Cakes. Now they're gone. Here's a ground ball to short. Toss to first. And that side is retired. But Bama, they do get a run. Sac fly RBI will go to the fourth. And it's 2-1 Alabama. But, man, what's up, field guy? But, man. Yeah, I miss the Zephyrs. I refuse to call them the Baby Cakes when they changed their name for like 2 years. I would always, on their Twitter account, I always would say, no, you're the Zephyrs. So, no, you're not the Baby Cakes, you're the Zephyrs. It kind of ticked off a lot of their fans that they had, and then they left. All they had to do was be the King Cakes. You know, they had the logo was the King Cake. And then they had the King Cake Baby, you know, for the King Cakes. If you're down here, you know what King Cakes are. But if they would have named King Cakes or beignets, nobody would have complained. They should have been the beignets. That's what they should have changed their name to, was the beignets. It would have made perfect sense. I mean, they could have had a beignet station at the ballpark. It have made perfect sense. But, oh well. Yeah, it was a fan vote. Fans didn't vote for that. I don't think the fans. I think that was rigged by the owners of the Zephyrs. I don't think the fans voted for Baby Cakes. I think that was fake. I think that was a fake poll. I don't think it happened. All right, we got Pierce at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Underhanded, one down. One down. I haven't done it in the USFL this year, but I have in the past. The breakers. Just that the LSU baseball plays every Sunday, so it's kind of hard to do USFL games when the LSU baseball is on. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a strike to McMurray 0-1. But now since, LSU might be playing on Sundays again, since the regionals are happening. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike 0-2. And the super regionals. Then you got the College World Series coming on. So 0-2 to McMurray. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. That's quickly. 2 down in the inning. So 2 down. It's going to bring Howell to the plate. Yeah, that's going to be foul ball. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1, come on, throw the pitch. Throw the pitch. Pitch clock winding on down, and the pitch clock runs out. Isn't it a ball? Yeah, it's a ball. The pitch clock ran out. Isn't he assessed the ball here? It's still showing 0-1. Here comes the pitch. That's pop foul. Okay, 1-2. They did assess the pitcher a ball, so it's 1-2 to count. The pitch clock ran out. I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't that be a ball? Here's a grounder to third, toss to first, and that's going to retire the side quickly. Auburn goes quickly here in the fourth. We'll go to the bottom half. 2-1 Bama. Hopefully next year these USFL teams come to like the cities. I just wonder where, if the Breakers do come to New Orleans, where they're going to play. I mean, the Superdome is too big. I mean, they'll never sell the Superdome out. Maybe where Tulane plays. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Tulane would even let them play at that stadium, or the people that live around that stadium would allow the Breakers play there. Just wonder where would they play? I think the Superdome was just too big. They would never put 70,000 people in there for a USFL game. I think Tulane holds like 30,000. That would be more ideal for them to go there, but just wondering what would happen. Where would they play? So there's a little more people at the ballpark last few innings. So I guess they were playing hooky. Is it 35? Okay, it's 35,000 Tulane holds. I think it was something around that. But Superdome was just too big. They would have to play. I don't. They can't play at Zephyr Field because it's not a. I guess they could play at Zephyr Field, but Zephyr Field's small attendance wise. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-1 Bama. Right, we go. So we're going to have Johnson, Gusetti, and Rose due up. Here's the pitch. That's a foul, 1-1. Yeah, if the winner of LSU Arkansas and Vanderbilt and Florida, they don't play till Saturday if they win. The loser plays tomorrow. You're correct. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be a drive to left field. Is it fair? I think it's a fair ball. That's going to be a double. That's going to be a double for Johnson. It just got fair down the left field line. So Alabama has a runner in scoring position. Man, that was close. That was close. It just got fair. Yep. That is a fair ball. So leadoff double here for Alabama in the fourth. As Ed Johnson gets his 8th double of the season. Could bring up Goosetti to the plate. All right, so Copeland will come set. And the pitch is a foul ball out of play. Let's see. Yes, 0-1. Yeah, it's really important for LSU to stay in the winner's bracket because our pitching is so, erratic. We need to win today so we can pitch Floyd on Saturday. And the 0-1, and that ball's hit to center. Going back and making the catch. Let's see if the runner will tag and go to third. He does, and he is going to be in there. Yes, he's in there. So the sacrifice puts him to third, and it's 1 down. Yeah, the semifinals are single elimination, and so is the final game. Yeah, if you get to Saturday, it's single elimination regardless of what your record is. They do that to help the pitching. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be inside 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Caden Rose. He's 1 for 1 singled. A single would put another run on the board. Here's the pitch. That's fouled. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Caden Rose. And that's gonna miss outside 2-1. So 2-1 to count. As Alabama leads 2-1, looking to add to the lead. Runner at third base, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Good pitch there. So 2-2 to count. Copeland comes set, working quickly. 2-2 pitch, and that's a base hit left field. It's going to score a run. It's now 3-1 Alabama. So put another run on for the Tide. Now they lead 3-1. Man, so Bama's well, if we can get by, today with schemes and go to Saturday. I like our chances. Well, is Auburn going in the bullpen? Yes. The Plainsmen are going to the bullpen, so pitching change here in the fourth. We got 1 out, 1 on. Bama leads 3-1, and the Tigers are going to the bullpen. Be right back. Sorry for the people out there. They said they should be about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's concrete. Truck is supposed to be that quick.
Oh, really? Hopefully. People get here, look at early. go back across the street.
She out there? No.
Did she go back across the street?
Yeah, Chuck Carl was like, hey, you know who's white? You haven't seen this white cat?
Who did? Oh, Carl. Oh.
Yeah, that's mom.
Oh.
So she's pretty pissed about this whole construction thing too.
Yep, all right. All right. Yeah. All right. So we'll go to we're still in the 4th inning. And it's a 3-1 Alabama as they got a runner at first. And pitching change for Auburn. Plainsman gonna make a call to the bullpen. All right, so LSU plays Arkansas at 4:30 local time, 5:30 Eastern. Hopefully that game starts on time. Hopefully that game starts on time. If it starts at 4:30, then it'll end around 7:30, which is decent. All right. So Copeland exits, and they're going to bring another lefty on the mound. Here comes the pitch. I guess are they going to tell us who his name is? Here's a swing and a foul. 0-1 to Jarvis. Are they going to tell us his name? Yes, Tanner Bowman. Okay, good job. Good job, ESPN. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's going to toss to first. He's back safely. So 0-1 to count. One on, one down. Here comes the 0-1 to Jarvis. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 to count. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a ground ball. Could be 2. The toss is second for the first out. Back to first. He's safe at first. So 2 down. Runner at first base still. Man. Almost a double play, but they did get the force out at second. So there's 2 down in the inning. Yeah, scheduled for 4:30, and as long as this game doesn't go long, it should be 4:30. So Seidel at the plate, he's doubled and he's homered. Yeah, so Tommy Seidel's 2 for 2. He has a solo homer, a double. He just needs the triple and the single for the cycle. Toss to first, and he's back safely. Brandon McManus signs with the Jaguars. I've seen that headline like 20 times this morning. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is outside 1-1. I liked it better when ESPN used to have their ticker like twice an hour. They would run it, and they would run scores, whatever, and then they would go away, and they would come back, 30 minutes later. Then it would go away and come back 30 minutes later. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Runner goes, and he is safe. So Jarvis steals second. Man. Yeah, having this running ticker when there's really nothing going on in sports this morning is kind of pointless. Man. And he is in, yes, as he's in there. I can't get over these oven mitts these guys wear on the base pass. Here comes the 2-1 to Jarvis. 2-1 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. I mean, you think Ricky Henderson would ever have worn an oven mitt on his hands running the bases? No. Can't get these oven mitts. These players now are worried about getting stepped on. 2-2 pitch to the plate. 2-2, going to be 3-2. A bunt triple. That would be kind of a weird play if you got a bunt triple. 3-2 coming to the plate to Seidel. That's a ground ball. And it's a base hit. It might score a run. They're going to wave him home, and he is safe at the plate. It's 4-1 Alabama. Man, so Seidel has a triple. He's a triple away from the cycle. What I meant to say. Because there's a single there for Seidel. He just needs now the triple for the cycle. Oh, they taking him out? Wait. They're taking Seidel out. No, he already has the home run. But they're taking him out. They're pinch running for him already in the fourth. Why? Why are they taking him out? It's a pinch runner here in the fourth inning. A boo. Here's a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 0-1. I wanted to see the cycle. I wanted to see him come up for a chance for the cycle. Man. Why are they pinch running for him in the fourth inning? Here to toss to first, back safely. Man. I know that if this was the seventh inning or the eighth inning, okay, I get it. Defense purposes. But here in the fourth inning, why would you take somebody out that has a single, a double, a home run? I mean, he's batting very, very well. Why would you take his bat out of the lineup? That's just me. So Pinckney at the plate. The 0-1 is fouled. 0-2. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't think I've ever seen that in baseball ever. In the fourth inning. Man, that's weird. Oh well. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And runner goes. It's a ball. It's a horrible throw. It goes into center field. So he's safe by a mile. Man, that was a horrible throw by a catcher. That throw went to center field. So runner now at second base for so runner at second base. Here's the 1-2 coming to Pinckney. And the 1-2 is another base hit. Let's see if they send him around the score. They do wave him around, and it is a 5-1 game. So 5-1. Yeah, cycle denied. Can't believe that, man. Come on, coach. Have a chance to get a cycle, and you take the bat out my hand, coach. Oh man, so it's now 5-1. I mean, Seidel would have scored on that play before last on the. Anyway. Oh well. So Pinckney gets a RBI single. It's now 5-1. And we're going to have Williamson at the plate. Runner at first base, and there's 2 down. The pitch is outside. 1-0. So Drew Williamson has a double and a sac fly and an RBI. Toss to first, and Pinckney's back safely. Yeah, Alabama's probably mad from last night after blowing that game. They want to leave no doubt today. They don't want to chance it. That's a drive to left field and making the catch to retire the side. So Alabama's retired, but they do get a few. They do get a few runs. We'll go to the fifth. It's 5-1 Alabama. Yeah, this is an elimination game. So whoever loses this game is done for. Whoever wins plays tomorrow. Whoever loses, their day is done. So fifth inning we go. There we go. Top of the fifth we go. We got 60. We're at 6,597 on the subscriber count. I just need 3 more subscribers to get to 6,600. But I'm sure YouTube will take some. I'm sure YouTube will take some away. They always do. But the other day after the LSU game, it seemed like I lost like 10 after the game. Must have been all bots that were in the stream, which is kind of weird. That's happened before where I've lost like 10 subscribers after doing a stream. After gaining 10. It's like it offsets, which is kind of weird. So I think it was bots that were subscribing. And then YouTube knows it's a bot, so then they take take it, which is good. I mean, which is good. I don't want bots. I mean, because they're not going to come watch you. So, all right. So we'll go to the top of the fifth inning, and it's 5-1 Alabama. I'm talking about bots, Graham. That sometimes YouTube has a bunch of bots that come into your stream and they subscribe for some reason, and then they take them away. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Going to be a strike. 0-1. So we're going to have Wortham, Wright, and then Stanfield due up. Here's a foul ball. 0-2. So 0-2 to count. Here in the top of the fifth. 5-1 Alabama. As this is an elimination game. Winner goes on, plays tomorrow. Loser goes home. So 0-2 to count. Here to Wortham. And the Otis way high, 1-2. So Brody's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. And that pitch is going to miss. Wow, 2-2. That pitch missed. Yeah, eventually the losers bracket, you run out of pitchers eventually. And here comes the 2-2 to the plate. That's going to be a grounder to short. Toss to first and 1 down. So the last 15 SEC games, Auburn was 12-3. The first 15 they were 5-10, so they really came on at the end of the year. Their batting average went from 237 to 306. It's amazing what happens when you start hitting the baseball. So 0-1 to count here to Wright. 1 down, nobody on in the fifth. The pitch. Maybe a ball, 1-1. Wow. So 1-1 to count. As McMillan, he's settled in. Here's the 1-1. That's foul, 1-2. No, McMillan had a rough second inning, was it? But he's really settled in. The 1-2 pitch is high, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. We got one out, nobody on in the fifth. The pitch, that's strike three looking, 2 down. Good pitch. 2 down. So put a crooked K on the board. 2 down. That was strike three looking. That's going to bring up Stanfield to the plate. That pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1. So McMillan comes set in the 0-1. Here's a swing to miss. 0-2. Man, quickly. Man. McMillan's throwing fast. 0-2 pitch. That's going to be a base hit as it goes to left center. So Auburn will have a 2-out single. 2-out single for the Auburn Tigers. So 2 outs and Foster comes to the plate. All right. Well, you know what I'm going to pick. Here's the pitch to the plate. Be a swing and a miss. 0-1. Now you know what I'm going to pick. Yeah, I'm going to be a homer and pick LSU. So 0-1 to count to Cole Foster, runner at first base, and there's 2 down. And the 0-1 is, wow, 1-1. Where'd that one miss? Jeez. So Bryson Ware on deck for Auburn. 1-1 to count. Here in the top of the fifth. 5-1 Alabama. All right, here we go. So McMillan looks to runner back at first. Throws. No, now he goes to first, and he's back safely. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 pitch to the plate is going to be a strike 2 at the knees. All right, so 1-2 to count as McMillan comes set. And here comes the 1-2, and it's going to be fouled. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. 1-2 to count as Foster will step back in the box. All right, here comes McMillan. And nope, they're going to toss to first, chase him back. As Stanfield gets back safely. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 pitch is high. Runner goes, and he's to be safe. It was a bad throw as Stanfield will steal second. So Auburn has a chance to get an RBI here. As that was a not a good throw by the catcher at all. Didn't give his team a chance to throw him out. So 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3, half inning over. So Auburn gets a man on, they put him in scoring position, they do not score. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth. It's still 5-1 Alabama. Man. All right. So bottom of the fifth we go. Alright, so bottom of the fifth, let's check something real quick here. Check some real quick here. I know. We saw that yesterday in the Alabama-Florida game when Bama took a 3-run lead. Looked like they were going to win that game, and then Florida scores 4 runs in the bottom half of the 11th, and they get a walk-off, 3-run home run. Yeah, so you can't sleep. Can't sleep in the tournament. Never know what's going to happen. Never know what's going to happen. So bottom of the 5th we go. It's 5-1 tied. Yeah, only 2 games tomorrow. This is the last day of the 4 games in one day. 2 games tomorrow, 2 games Saturday, and 1 game Sunday. That's all we have left. Then we got regionals next weekend. We got the read. Here's a pitch. Here's a ground ball right side. Should be an out, and it is. 1 down. As Shelton grounds out. 4-3, 1 down. They're too busy showing the SEC and the NCAA tournament. We almost missed the at bat, but they were quickly to pan over. So 1 out. It's going to bring up Thomas to the plate. And the pitch is going to be a ball down low, 1-0. So Thomas, ahead in the count, 1-0. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be 2-0. So Dominic is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He's looking to get his second hit. 2-0 pitch is a strike. 2-1. All right. And here comes the 2-1. That's gonna be 3-1. Yeah, hopefully there's a bunch of people watching the LSU game on my channel later. Hopefully. 3-1 coming to the plate. 3-1 pitch is going to be inside, ball 4. So Alabama will get a runner on here with the 1 down. So 1 out, 1 on here in the 5th. That's going to bring up Johnson to the plate. And here comes the pitch. Going to be popped, foul out of play. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. So Texas A&M beat South Carolina earlier in an elimination game. A&M moves on till tomorrow. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike at the knees. 0-2. That looked low. Man. But hey, I'm not the ump. What do I know? So Ed Johnson has doubled and scored a run. He's 1 for 2. And the 0-2 is high. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. Yeah, it's on SEC Network. Yep, it's on the SEC Network. All the games are on the SEC Network except the game on Sunday, that's on ESPN2. So Goosetti at the plate. The pitch is a ball high 1-0. And no problem. Here's the 1-0 coming to the plate. That's a foul. Oh, wait, it's going to stay in play? It will stay in play. That's going to end the inning. So it does stay in play. So we'll go to the 6th, 5-1 Alabama. So it does stay in play. Yeah, we get lucky with the SEC tournament, how they're all on TV. You know, during the season, a lot of games are on the ESPN app, which is horrible. I really despise the ESPN app because it always buffers. They miss pitches. The camera angles are horrible. I'd much rather on the SEC network. At least it's on TV, and the camera angles are better, and you don't miss any pitches. Hello, Pauline. All right, so we go to the 6th, and this game is moving on into the 6th. As Auburn, they need to start getting some base runners and getting some runs across. They're starting to run out of outs. They're down to the last 12 outs here in this elimination game. Let's see if we can have any drama. I mean, there's no drama in the early game, although we had drama yesterday. 2 of those games went to extra innings. 2 of them were walk-offs. So, all right, Graham. We'll be right back, says Hoover, Alabama. Oh, now we're back. There we go. So you said we'll be right back, and so did the TV broadcast. Well, Texas A&M plays tomorrow at 4 Eastern against the loser of LSU Arkansas. An Alabama-Auburn winner tomorrow night plays the Vanderbilt-Florida loser. Man. There we go. So McMillan still on the mound for Alabama. Here comes the pitch. That's a drive to left field. That's going to hit well, and that is gone. Home run. I think that was Ware with the home run, and Auburn puts another run on the board as they inch a little bit closer. It's now 5-2. Man. So Auburn inches a little bit closer. It's now 5-2. As they needed the Auburn Tigers needed that hit. They needed a few more hits. Obviously, they're down by 3, but they needed something to get their offense going because McMillan has been mowing them down. Here's the pitch to Irish. Is down low, 1-0. So hopefully this gets there. Hopefully this makes this. Here's a base hit. Base hit center field as Irish gets a single. Is he going for 2? He is, and he is in there. Wow, a double for Irish as he was Johnny Hustle. And the Auburn Tigers have something going here in the 6th. Uh-oh. Is this game gonna get interesting for us? Hopefully so. And he squares the bunt and takes it for a strike. 0-1 to Pierce. So Ware here to homer. Irish gets a double. And the Auburn Tigers maybe their offense is waking up. Here's the 0-1. No, he stares at that one, 0-2. Yeah, Auburn needs to get this run home. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And McMillan looking to throw, does. That's going to be swing and a miss. Got him to chase that high pitch. 1 down. So Pierce didn't help the cause out as he goes down on strikes. It's going to bring up McMurray to the plate. As he chased that pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by McMurray, 0-1. All right, so 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is going to miss. 1-1. So Garrett McMillan has pitched 5 1/3 innings. Here comes the 1-1. And that's going to be a foul, 1-2. Let me know that sound.
Okay.
So 1-2 to count as McMurray had stepped out the box momentarily. You better step back in. No, there's a pitch clock, dude. So 1-2 to count. Runner at second base, 1 down. And the 1-2 coming to the plate is high, 2-2. So 2-2 to count here for Auburn here in the 6th. 2-2 pitch, and that's a grounder to first. Don't step on the bag, 2 down. So there's 2 down in the inning. And Auburn, hold up, okay, they did advance the runner to third base. They did advance the runner to third base, but there's 2 down in the inning. All right, so we got runner at third base, and now Howell at the plate. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. What's up? How you doing, Steven? Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Oh, the ball gets away. It's a wild pitch, and a run will score. Wow. Wild pitch, run will score. It's 5-3 now. Man, that's not. That wasn't good for Alabama.
Oh, she's going back to you.
So it's now 5-3. It's a wild pitch. That's on the catcher. That's on the catcher. He didn't get down and block that ball. 2-0 pitch is high, 3-0. That's on the catcher.
Well, I mean, didn't have.
They'll probably give a wild pitch, but that's on the catcher.
She's gonna have to hang out with football
He didn't.
until Katie can do
3-0 pitch. That's ball 4.
nothing else she can do.
So Auburn has a 1-out walk. I'm sorry. It's going to be 2-out walk. Excuse me. A 2-out walk here in the 6th.
All right.
So we're going to have I think we're having a pitching change.
You're welcome.
I think there's a pitching change.
Might
Huh?
tell you when to get a break.
What the hell are you reading? No, don't say it. You ordered that? Oh, Lord. Wow. So we got 2 down, 1 on, and we got a no pitching change. They're gonna stick with McMillan. I thought for sure they're gonna take him out, but that's what I assumed. What happens when you assume things, right? All right, so Auburn's still batting here in the 6th. It's now 5-3. As they put 2 runs on the board, 1 on a home run and 1 on a wild pitch. There's 2 down in the inning. And we're going to have Wortham at the plate. The pitch is a ground ball, a second. Should end the inning, and it does. So Auburn is retired here in the top of the 6th. But they do get 2 runs. they inch a little bit closer, we'll go to the bottom half of the 6-5-3 Alabama. Auburn needed those 2 runs. They needed those 2 runs to inch a little bit closer. Let's see. So we'll see if that gets their offense jump started. I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'm back. So bottom of the 6th inning is 5-3 Alabama. As the Tide will bat here in the bottom half of the 6th. Hello, Cooper. All right, we're going to have Rose at the plate. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. It's a base hit to left center. So the Tide have the leadoff man on here in the 6th. You're at Dairy Queen. Oh man, I wish I was at Dairy Queen. Yeah, there's not a Dairy Queen. Well, there's one like half hour away from me. There might be one in Hammond. I don't know. That's probably about 20 minutes away. I wish there was a Dairy Queen around me. Here's the pitch. I can go for a blizzard. Here's Jarvis squares a bunt, gets it down. That's a good bunt down the third base side, and he might beat it out. He does. As Jim Jarvis beats out the throw, and Alabama's going to have 2 on, nobody out. Man, that was a nice play by Jim Jarvis. Man. So first and second, nobody out here in the 6th. Yeah, I can go for a blizzard. Yeah. At least if you go to Dairy Queen, you know their ice cream machine's going to work. Not like McDonald's. You go to McDonald's and you might be it's a hit or miss. Oh, is Auburn. Now we got a mound visit for the Tigers. Excuse me. As a mound visit. First and second, nobody out in the 6th. As Auburn just scored 2 runs in the top half of the inning, and now looks like they might give those runs right back. As Will Cannon is warming up in the Auburn bullpen. All right, so we're gonna have oh. Wait, he might be out at first base. Are they looking at this? Jarvis might be out at first. Are they looking at this? They're not challenging this? Wow. I can't believe this. Here's a throw to first, and I'm sorry, throw to second. Chase him back. He looked out. It looked like he might be out at first. Auburn's really not challenging this. Okay. So 2 on, nobody out. And here comes he squares a bunt and takes it for a ball 1-0. He looked out to me. I don't know. He looked out. I don't know why they didn't challenge that. That's a mistake by the Auburn skipper. In a game like this, elimination game, I don't understand that. So 1-0 to count, first and second. Here's the squares a bunt, takes it for another ball, 2-0. It's way too late now to challenge it. So, I mean, somebody screwed up in the Auburn dugout, and somebody should have been screaming for him to challenge that. 2-0 pitch, and that's a base hit. No, it's be foul. Man, rips one foul down the right field side, 2-1. Yeah, he had the green light on 2-0. And almost got one down the line. They're still not showing who's batting because this was the pinch runner for Seidel. Here's the 2-1. Now he squares a bunt and gets hit. He squares the bunt and gets hit. Bases are now loaded. Guy's gonna bunt and then he gets hit. So we got runners at first, second, and third. Bases are loaded. Auburn skipper is yelling, but should be yelling at himself. He missed an opportunity for a challenge. So Pinckney at the plate. Now we got times called. So base is loaded, nobody out for Alabama, and Auburn missed the chip. The Auburn skipper screwed up. He should have challenged that one play on that bunt, but it's way too late. It's way too late now. Okay, we got a pitching change. So we got I think Cannon coming out for Auburn, but no idea what the skipper was yelling about. I mean, in the dugout. Should be yelling at himself. He screwed up. Jarvis looked out on that bunt a few plays ago, and they never looked at it. So they should be 1 out in the inning. Almost could be. All depends upon what the replay would have showed, but they never looked at it. So, I mean, it's a 5-3 game. You think they challenge everything. I mean, they challenge stupid crap that doesn't look like they should have. It's crazy. The things that they do challenge, they won't challenge it. Oh, man. That's just weird. So bases loaded here for Alabama as they're looking to really blow this game open here in the 6th with nobody out. Is the cement guy really here?
Oh, somebody's in that truck, sitting in the truck, just waiting.
Yeah. Remy was barking. I want to see if anybody was at the door. All right, so Auburn is going to go to the bullpen as Cannon will come on in relief. Will Cannon is a sophomore from Phoenix City, Alabama. He's 3-1 with a 4.57 ERA. 47 hits given up in 43rd and 1/3 of an inning. That's a lot of hits given up. in that innings of work. So bases are loaded for Peak. I think Peakney's at the plate. Yeah, Peakney's at the plate. So Pinckney will come to the plate here for Alabama with the bases loaded. One swing of the bat could really change this game in a hurry in Bama's favor. Right now they lead 5-3, but Auburn scored 2 in the top of the inning. Looked like they were getting back in this baseball game, but Alabama's come right back and has loaded the bases up with nobody out. So Andrew can really put some distance here with one swing of the bat. So nowhere to put anybody. As Cannon will come set. And the pitch is low, 1-0. That was way off the plate. That was way off the plate, so 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. 1-1. So Pinckney's, I'm sorry, it's 1-1. So Pinckney's even in the count 1-1. So Cannon will come set. Here comes the 1-1 to the plate. 1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. As the Bama dugout is ready to celebrate something. Pitch clock is winding on down. Here comes the 2-1 to the plate. That's to be 3-1. That was low. And outside, the count moves to 3-1. Nowhere to put the batter. Base paths are full. So here comes the 3-1 pitch to the plate. And the 3-1 pitch is swung on as they drive to right field, makes the catch. Let's see if they tag up and score. They will. It's now 6-3. So sacrifice fly scores a run as Pinckney gets the RBI. It's now 6-3. All right, so first and third now. We got first and third as a one base runner tag from second and went to third. So first and third, one down, and Williamson to the plate. So Bama gets one run that they had one run back. Here's the pitch. It's high, 1-0. So Bama gave up 2 runs in the top half of the 6th, and so far they've gotten 1 back here in the bottom half of the inning. They lead 6-3. I'm sorry, 6-3. So it's 1-0 to count here to Williamson. And the pitch is a foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Is Bama looking to get another run on the board? As they have runners at first and third and 1 down here in the home half of the 6th. And the 1-1 is fouled, 1-2. Got fouled straight back, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Williamson. And they're gonna toss the first. Chaser runner back. Game has slowed down a little bit ever since Cannon came in. He's not working as quickly. Here's the 1-2. That's foul out of play. Yeah, Cannon's he's not working as quickly as the other pitchers. You can't haul around too long with the pitch clock, but so 1-2 to count to Williamson. Shelton on deck for Alabama. And the 1-2 coming to the plate. That's going to be hit to right field. It's a base hit. That's going to score a run. It's now 7-3. So put another run on the board for Alabama. So it's 7-3. So they get those 2 runs that they give up. They gave up. They get them right back. So Williamson with the RBI single. That's going to bring up Shelton to the plate. And they're still going to have runners at the corners. 1 down. So Alabama's 4 out of 8 with runners in scoring position today with 6 RBIs. As Shelton pops it up. Left side, and who's going to make the catch? Shortstop in foul territory. 2 down. Runner will tag up and try to go home, and he is out of the plate. Wow. Double play ends the inning. Wow. So the Bama tried to steal a run there, but they get thrown out at the plate. And the inning is over. So we'll go to the 7th. It's 7-3 Alabama. Are they challenging this? Play at the plate. This is what Auburn should have done last half inning. Or this inning, I should say. Auburn missed an out earlier. So they're reviewing this. I think they're going to review this play at the plate. Looked out to me. I mean, the tag's there. I think that's going to be an out. I think it's going to be upheld. But we'll see. We'll see what the umps call. Okay, he is out. So the call is confirmed, out at the plate. So double play will end the inning. We'll go to the 7th. It's 7-3 Alabama as they get 2 runs that inning. So they get the 2 runs back that they gave up. So, but interesting there. But Auburn screwed up earlier in that inning. I don't think Jarvis was. I think he might have been out, but we'll never know. We'll never know. The SEC network doesn't work for you? I'm sorry to hear that. You don't have yeah, I'm watching on YouTube TV. Yeah, I use YouTube TV. It's on. At least it's on TV today. I hate when the ESPN app is on because it rarely works. Hello, Brock. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I hate the ESPN app. I really despise it. It never works for me. It always buffers. The camera angles are horrible. The announcers are horrible on the ESPN app. They miss pitches. Sometimes they come back from commercial break and it's already on out. At least on the SEC network, it's somewhat professional. All right, so Bama, are they going to the bullpen? I think they're going to the bullpen. Yeah, they're going to go. Hagen Banks on the mound. He's 1-1 with a 3.62 ERA. I know that was. I thought Alabama had that game yesterday. Up by 3 runs in the bottom half of the 11th. Even when Florida got 2 on, I didn't really think they were going to win that game. So we got a pinch hitter here. We do. Auburn's going to pinch hit. They're going to show who's batting. Here comes the 0-1. It's fouled out of play. 0-2. Come on, ESPN. Okay, Nate LaRue gonna pinch hit here for Auburn. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's gonna be he went around. 1 down. 1 down. Yeah, I really thought Bama had that game last night. So Stanfield comes to plate. Here's the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Yeah, I didn't think Florida was going to score 4 runs. The 1-0, fouled, 1-1. Boy, Banks is working quickly. So Chris Stanfield's 1 for 3, and that's a check swing. Right side, and it should be an out, and it is. 2 down. So a little check swing nubbler that would stay fair. 2 down. So quickly 2 up, 2 down, and Foster comes to plate. So Auburn is starting to count some outs now. They're down to their last 7 outs. And did it hit him? It did. So Foster gets hit. And the Plainsman will have a runner on it with 2 down. So Foster gets plunked. Now Ware comes to play. So Bryson hit a solo homer back in the last inning, but then Auburn gave those runs right back. That pitch is gonna miss. Wow, 1-0. This umpire's weird. Don't know where that pitch missed. Here's the 1-0, and it's swing and a miss. 1-1. There's 2 down in the inning, 1 at first base. Bama leads 7-3 here in the 7th. Almost time to stretch. And the 1-1 is in the dirt. 2-1. So, man, Banks is working quickly. He's wasting no time throwing a pitch. And the 2-1, that's going to miss. 3-1. Well, that's the second time he's called that a ball. At least he's consistent. And the 3-1 pitch to the plate is me fouled out of play. 3-2. So here comes a payoff pitch. Runner will be going on the pitch with 2 down. And the payoff pitch is ball 4. Wow. I think it's a strike. I think it's a strike, but the umpire has called that a ball 3 times on that at bat. So, I mean, I think it's a strike, but at least he's consistent. So first and second, 2 down. And we're going to have, I think, Irish to plate. And he fouls that one on a play 1-1. All right. 0-1 account here to Irish. 0-1. That's hit to left field, but should be caught, and it is, to retire the side. So Auburn gets a few base runners on. They do not score. We'll go to the bottom half of the 7th. It's time to stretch. 7-3, tied. Be right back. Time to stretch. Ever noticed that? Why did I mute the mic? I didn't mean to mute the mic. I don't even know why. I don't know why I even hit the mic to mute it. I hit it by mistake. But 7-3 Bama going to the bottom of the 7th. I was going to get up, but I'm not going to stretch.
No stretching?
Nope, I'm not going to stretch. All right, so Alabama will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They lead 7-3. So Auburn is down to the final 6 outs. It's almost 3 o'clock. Almost 3, baby. Then the Remy will let us know when they're here.
I better be showing up with some damn concrete.
All right. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, there's Alabama looking to move on till tomorrow's round of action. Well, they'll face the loser of the Florida Vanderbilt game. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. To Thomas, 0-1. So, counts now 0-1. So Cannon will come set, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. There's a grounder right side. Toss to first. 1 down. So quickly 1 up. 1 down here for the Tide. Here in the bottom of the 7th. All right. And here comes the pitch to Johnson. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here to Johnson, 1-0. Going to be a grounder, and it's a base hit. As a third baseman couldn't come up with it. And Bama has a 1-out single. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Like I told you, like I said before, I think he definitely should get an interview for your head coaching job. You know, what Bama's done ever since the head coach got fired. I was surprised. I didn't think they would come back like that. Here's a pitch. There's a what? The ball? What to know? This umpire, man. At least he's consistent, though. He's not calling that outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-0. And the 1-0 going to be a foul, 1-1. I know you ask your umpires to be consistent, but those outside calls he's not given, I think, are strikes. But toss to first. It's a high throw, but one is back safely over there first. So 1-1 to count. As Cannon will come set, and the 1-1. And Goosetti pops it up left field. That's hit well, but going to be caught at the warning track. 2 down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even really know who's going to be available. To be a like for the baseball skipper. So Caden Rhodes is 3 for 3 today. He has 3 singles. He's scored a run, and he's also driven in a run. He's the 9-hole hitter. So 2 down and 1 on here in the 7th. And Cannon looking, nope, Cannon's going to go to first. And runners back safely. Time to almost 3 o'clock. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to count here to Rose. So Cannon will come set. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on. Center field, that's hit well, going back, and that is going to be caught at the wall. Man. So Rose gave it a ride, but it's just a long out. And we'll go to the 8th. It's 7-3 Bama. Man, I thought he had that. I thought he had that out of the park. But we'll go to the 8th inning. Still 7-3. Yeah, I thought he had that. Right, now I'm gonna go fill up my drink. Iced tea. Bring it back.
Is the black truck out there yet?
Huh?
Black truck?
White truck.
In the driveway, I'm talking about out on the street.
Those hands running her over.
I don't know, Don.
She didn't. You talking to her.
And she said, she called me back.
Yeah. I'm back. All right. I know. It look. I thought. You think Auburn's mounting a massive comeback? I don't know about that. I thought they were coming back until they gave up those 2 runs in the 7th. I thought the game was getting a little bit closer, but I don't know. I think the Auburn Tigers, I think they're about to get bounced. I think they're about to get they're gonna get sent home. So new pitcher for the Tide. Yeah, Riley Quick. He's from Trussville. Riley Quick on in relief. He's 1-1 with a 3.60 ERA. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Going to be a strike. 0-1. I think Auburn has a pinch hitter here. So 0-1 to count here in the top of the 8th. 7-3 Bama. The 0-1 is going to be in there for another strike. 0-2. So Quick is coming here. He's throwing some strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be hit foul. And we'll do it again. So 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 pitch coming to the plate. And he chases that one down. Good pitch there. Got Kirby to chase it, 1 down. Man, what was Kirby doing there? I mean, his bat could have been 8 inches longer, and he wouldn't hit that. Here's a pitch, and another swing and a miss. No, they hit. Wait, he hit him? He went around. That's McMurray. Okay, it is a strike. About to say, he went around. That ball, I think that ball might have hit him, but he swung at it. So 0-1 to count. So McMurray at the plate. Here comes the 0-1, and that's fouled. 0-2. This guy Quick is throwing some heat. He's throwing quick. That was like 96 miles an hour, that last pitch. So Quick is throwing quick. Here comes the 0-2 to McMurray. That's going to be popped up, and is it going to stay in play? Well, now it'll get to the seats. So the count will stay 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count. Here to McMurray here in the 8th. Bama leads 7-3. And the 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. So 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 8th. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be a drive to center field. Should be caught. And 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. It's going to bring up Howell to the plate. His spot's due up. Your Howell's spot is due up. And the pitch is going to be a foul, 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. He's going to miss outside, 1-1. So Quick, working quickly. And the 1-1 is going to be a ball down low, 2-1. So we got 2 out here in the 8th. And there's nobody on base for the Auburn Tigers. And the 2-1 pitch is way outside, 3-1. And here comes the 3-1. And that's going to be ball 4. So we got a 2-out walk here for Auburn. Yeah, he winds up fast. He does. So runner first base, 2 down. It's going to bring up Wortham to the plate. So Quick delivers. That's a strike at the knees, 0-1. It was 93 miles an hour on the gun. Man. I couldn't throw 93 if I threw 3 pitches and you added them all together. Here's a 0-1. That's a base hit. Base hit center field. Looks like they're going to put the runner to third base, and runners are at the corners with 2 down. So runners at the corners here for Auburn here in the 8th. But there's 2 down in the inning. All right, we're going to have the 9-hole hitter due up. All right. So 2 on and 2 out. Runners at the corners for Auburn. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Because this is not right coming up. Okay, good. Don't show us who's at the plate. Here's the pitch to the plate. Going to be a strike, 0-1. All right, so 0-1 to count to Mike Bello. He's going to pinch hit here in the 8th. The 0-1, and he's going to hit that one foul out of play, 0-2. So 0-2 here to Bello here in the top of the 8th. Auburn has 2 on, but there's 2 out. They're down by 4. And Quick looking in. Delivers the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be outside, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And those 2 runs that Auburn gave up in that 7th is large. The 1-2 pitch, that's 2-2. You know, Auburn got 2 runs, and it was 5-3. Then they gave those runs right back. Now they're down 4, so I'm sure Auburn wishes it was still a 2-run game, but it's not. So here comes the 2-2 pitch from Quick. That's going to be strike 3 looking. What are you doing, batter? What are you doing, batter? As Quick strikes him out, and the inning, well, half inning is over with. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-3 Bama. As man, what are you doing, batter? I mean, there's 2 strikes and you're staring at it right down the middle. Man, that bothers me so much. I can't. It just bothered me so much when batters just stare at pitches on the 3rd strike when it's right down the plate. I mean, you got to protect the plate, man. You got to swing. You're down by 4 runs. Swing the bat. No, swing the bat. It's amazing things happen when you just swing the bat. I mean, you could get a base hit. You could strike out. You could get a home run. A lot of things can happen if you swing the bat. If you don't swing, you can't get a base hit. It's impossible to get a base hit if you don't swing the bat. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and Alabama leads 7-3. So Auburn is going to be down to the final 3 outs when we come back in the top of the 9th. All right. Come up something here real quick. All right, here we go. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. As Bama leads 7-3. And the winner moves on till the matchup tomorrow. Win and move on. Here's a pitch to Jarvis. That's a grounder up the middle. Toss to first. 1 down. So 1 down in the inning. It's going to bring up. I'm sorry, I forgot to write down the guy who came in for Seidel, because he's not due up. He got taken out. I wanted to see Seidel have a chance for the cycle, because he had the homer, he had the double, he had the single. So Hamilton at the plate. He got hit by a pitch in his only plate appearance. And the pitch is going to be a pop-up, and looks like it's going to stay in play in foul territory. And 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down here in the 8th. It's going to bring up Peak name to the plate. All right. So Andrew Peakney will come to the plate with 2 down and nobody on here in the 8th. What's that all about?
She said she's just going to take a half a day off of school. I told her. I know she was going to.
Here comes the pitch. So she's not coming over?
Right now, no.
Okay. So 1-0 to count. We got 2 out and nobody on here in the 8th for Alabama. Cannon delivers in the dirt, 2-0. 2-0 to count. So Cannon going to come set. And the 2-0 pitch is a ground to the short. Throw to first, and the side is retired. So we'll go to the 9th. We got 1, 2, 3 due up for Auburn, so they need some runs on the board. They need 4 to keep it going. We'll go to the 9th. 7-3 Alabama. And we'll see what happens as we go to the 9th inning. Are the cement guys here? Are they finally here? Let's see. Oh no, I don't think so. Oh, wait, man, I feel bad for these people, man. Can you hear them? Anyway. All right. Well, Alabama allowed 4 runs. Well, I'm going to say no, because Auburn is not Florida. Yeah, I'm going to say no, because I think Florida's a good baseball team. Well, they're better than a good. Florida's a really good baseball team. Auburn's not them. I'm going to say no. But I said no yesterday, too, so what do I know? Alrighty, so top of the 9th inning we go. And we got, I believe it's 1, 2, 3 due up for the Plainsmen. Here we go. Hello, Charlotte. All right, here we go. So it is 1, 2, 3 due up for Auburn in the 9th. First pitch to Stanfield's going to be a ball. 1-0. So quick will come work. Set again. The 1-0 pitch is hit foul. Out of play, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. So 1, 2, 3 due up for Auburn here in the 9th. So Stanfield's a 1 for 3. Here comes the 1-1, and it's going to be inside. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. 2-1 pitch is 3-1. So 3-1 to count. And 3-1 pitch is right down the middle for a strike. 3-2. Alright. So 3-2 to count. Any news? Here comes the payoff pitch. Stanfield. That's going to be a foul. Huh?
Nicholas got him on his way. That's gonna be
Good. So here comes the payoff pitch. Again. As Quick comes set. 3-2 pitch. That's another foul. So we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Here comes the 8th pitch of this at bat. And here comes the 3-2. And it's going to be ball 4. Wow. Ball 4. So so Auburn will have a runner at first base and nobody out. Man. Yeah, Hagen Smith and Paul Skeens will go at it later today. So that game will probably be a low-scoring game between Arkansas and LSU. So Foster at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's down low, 1-0. And he's got those strikes. We were throwing strikes last inning quick. This inning, not so much. Here comes a 1-0. The runner goes, and he is going to be safe at second. So Stanfield steals second, and the count moves to 1-1. So runner at second base, 1-1 to count here to Foster. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. So 1-2 here to Foster. Ware on deck, Irish in the hole. What? Did they just allow Stanfield to take third? There was nobody over there. So runner at third base. It was like there's like nobody over on that side of the infield, so he just went to third base. I don't blame him. So runner at third base, nobody out. 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2 to Foster. 1-2 pitch. He grounds it, and it's a base hit. He goes the other way. That's going to score a run as they had the shift on. They had the shift on. The run will score. It's 7-4. So the shift comes back and bites Alabama there. Hello, Detroit fan. Yeah, I mean the shift. I mean, if they had played normal depth there, more normal defense, that would have been a ground out. So here comes the pitch to Ware. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. Man. So 1-0 to count here to Ware. We got runner at first base, and there's nobody out. The 1-0, there's a strike, 1-1. Man. I know. I'm ready for the I am too, Nicholas. So 1-1 account to Ware. Quick comes set, the 1-1. And that's a foul. Yeah, it's foul ball. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. As Auburn they already have a run home here in the ninth. They got a man on. There's nobody out. And here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is upstairs, 2-2. Whenever LSU plays again. Could be tomorrow if they lose. Hopefully it's not tomorrow. Hopefully they win. They don't play till Saturday. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's foul straight back. I know. I don't get some pitchers. You know, when you have a big lead, just throw strikes. It was a 4-run lead going in this inning. Just throw strikes. I don't get pitchers while they try to do that. Locate pitches. 2-2 pitch, going to be a swing and a miss. 1 down. So the first out of the inning is Ware strikes out. Am I drinking tea? Drinking tea. So 1 down in the inning, and Irish will come to the plate. So the first out of the inning. So Quick will come set. And the pitch is going to be a ball? Wow, 1-0. Where'd that pitch miss? So 1-0 to count. Here to Ike Irish. He's doubled. He's scored a run. And the 0-1 is going to be down low. 1-1. So now we're going to have a conversation between pitcher and the catcher on the mound. So 2-0 to count. Runner first base, and there's 1 out. Am I ready for football? Yeah, absolutely. Well, it'll be a few months before we get to preseason NFL football. And then college football. Not until August. But they'll be here sooner than later. Here comes the 2-0. That's a strike of the knees, 2-1. Why you call that a strike, but you didn't call the pitch a few pitches ago? You didn't call that a strike, but you call that one a strike. All right, I mean, both of them like the same pitches. Here comes the 2-1, and that's another strike, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here in the top of the ninth. Bama looking to move on. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Irish, and that's going to be ball 3. Yeah, that was a little high. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. Runner at first, 1 down. And here comes the 3-2 pitch to the plate. That's going to be ball 4. Wow. So ball 4. Now we got runners at first and second and 1 out. Man, first and second and 1 down here in the ninth. Man. Now the tying runs at the plate. Jeez. And I think Bama is making a pitching change. I think. Because the skipper is coming out to talk. A mound visit. So I assume, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they make a change or not. We got runners at first and second. And they are making a change. Who's coming in? They are making a change. Yeah, I'm drinking sweet tea. Sweet tea, the black tea. This cup just turns red when it's like cold. It's one of those weird cups. Yeah, the first time I saw we had this cup and I put something in it, and it was milk, and then it turned red. I was like, "What's wrong with this?" I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I thought something was wrong with the milk," but it was the cup. The cup turns different colors when it gets cold, so one of those cups. So Bama's making a pitching change, so we'll see who they bring out. All right, we'll see. All right. All right, here we go. We're still in the top of the ninth. We got 2 on and 1 out. Oh yeah, these umpires have been crazy with their strike zone all tournament. Some pitches you think are strikes or balls, and vice versa. All right, so Bama's Hunter Hoops. So Hoops is coming on a pitch. He's 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA. Only pitched 8 innings this season. So he's in here to close this game out. I know it was the game. The last game, there were some pitches that were low, looked like below the knees, and the umpire was calling the strike. It was the A&M and Carolina game. And some of these pitches today have been kind of, borderline. And they would go one way. You're like, why is it going that way? So, all right, let's see. We got Kirby coming to the plate for Auburn. We got 2 on and 1 out here in the ninth. So Hoops comes set, delivers, and that's a ball 1-0. That ball was up and in 1-0. So Hoops comes set. And the 1-0 to Kirby. And that's another ball, 2-0. Not even close. These first 2 pitches aren't even close, 2-0. So here comes the 2-0 to Kirby. 2-0 pitch, and that's a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to count to Kirby. We got runners at first and second. And 1 out. And the 2-1 and swing and a miss. 2-2. I think it's 4:30, regardless, LSU, Landon. I think it's 4:30. I think that's the time they're going to play. Two-two pitch, and it's missed outside, 3-2. So 3-2 to count to Kirby. Full count. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning, and Auburn's down to their final out here in the ninth. It's going to bring up, let's see, I think it's going to be McMurray, I believe. It is. So McMurray will come to the plate here for Auburn. So we got 2 out, 2 on in the ninth. Here's the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Man. So 1-0 to count. There's Hoops looking in. The 1-0 has popped up, and this should end the game. Left field, and somebody got to take charge. Shortstop does, makes the catch, and the game is over. So Alabama closes them out here in the ninth. They win 7-4, and they will face the loser of Florida and Vanderbilt tomorrow evening. So Alabama closes them out. Game is over. So Auburn's tournament is done. So Bama advances to the fourth round for the third straight season. They'll face the loser of Florida Vanderbilt Friday night. So so we got about an hour before the LSU game. So Paul Skeens on the mound, and then Regan Smith for Arkansas. That one should be a really good game. Should be a very well pitched game. So all right, y'all guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in about an hour. So see y'all then.